Now we play Yakuza 0. Oh, that's my boy. I never noticed it. It's got chains on it. He's wearing gold chains. So this is a series that everyone on the internet knows now. And it's probably the weirdest series in terms of my play history. Because I played Yakuza 4 when it came out on the PS3, and I got the platinum in it, and I've done everything in it. And I really like that game. I don't remember the story at all. Oh, the sick opening. Oh, it's not Bubble, though. And I've played like half of this game. And I roughly know the story and what happens, but I want to play all these games, so gotta play it, because Judgment and Lost Judgment were so fucking good. God, this opening movie, I've seen it so many times. Just straight up titties. God, this goes hard. God, the music is so good! The dramatic intros are always amazing. Yeah, so I've played like half of this game, and I watched the cutscenes, and I played it like I play games. Of course I did like 60% of the side content, and now I'm starting over from the beginning. So that's gonna be great. And then I own every other one, but I've only played Judgment and Lost Judgment, other than 4 and half of this one. Such a good logo. Online mode? What? What the fuck? Is there like a score? God, it's been a while. It always annoys me, gore level in Japanese games, because it says normal, and then you would think like, oh, normal and high. No, it's always normal and like none. Sometimes you have to buy a different game. We go hard, just like Kazuma Kiryu. So yeah, if you're somehow not familiar with these games, be prepared for lots of cutscenes, talking, and dramatic stuff. And 40% of the character motivations make no sense. The other 60% are really good, though. God. This game still looks so good. It's a fucking PS3 game. This feels like the most realistic interaction Kiryu ever has with a normal human. I don't mean a civilian, I mean a not Kiryu human being in the entire series that I know of. And it's been long enough that a lot of this stuff will still be really cool to me. God.
この街で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるときは特にな。
It's such a good intro for him in this game. Yeah. What a man's. I'm really glad to be playing. This will be the first like full headphones game. Because the music and sound design in this game is so good.
Amy ちゃん、まだいいじゃん。こんな時間さすびら切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。や
だな。
いいから落第出したよ。I've heard that so
クラスの
much.
スイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝までねね。なんだてめえ、言ってんだよ。おいちょっと待てよこれ。
I've heard this audio so much it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like it's part of the game.
ぶつかっといて何しかとこいてんだよ。
You guys were just talking
ちゃ
about
んと
plowing.
謝れっつんだよ。土下座しろ土下座。おい、よしよ、よせ。あいや、その
God. Kiryu goes so hard in this game, out the gate.
どうも
Oh my
すみま
god.
せんでした。
What I played of this game I really liked. It's just that, man, it really got popular on the internet for dumb memes and shit, and not the parts where it's actually really good. I forgot about this style of cutscene. The cheaper, stylized ones.
Yo. 頼んでおいた仕事どう
They have not aged as
終
well.
わりましたちょっと封筒がこのままでいいっすかそんなこと気にしないでいいむき出しだろうが金は金だからね堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよはいこれ約束の1割ご苦労さんどうもでこれは俺からの気持ちねいやそれは鳥藩が常識のこのご時世安い取り分でやってもらってんだ普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからねでも同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろまこれは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだとっときありがとうございます
Such a good intro for Kiryu. You can. It's like one of the only times you see him
バカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょ
be like a fucking proper Yakuza
30万
tough.
ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと
And you
商売
can
として
still
の
tell
け
that
じめ
he's
がつかねえ
kind of like
な
honorable and uncomfortable about it.
まあ
He's fine
俺
doing
も
the
長い
work,
ことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわ
but
か
he
る
doesn't like the sliminess of a lot of these dudes.
金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしないその点学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけどそうじゃない俺には分かりませんそれじゃこれで
And I don't even think we need to talk about the voice
Nah.
acting. It's so good.
うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げるいい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱けるそれだけじゃない金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできるヤクザは下積みが長え手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せないそれが答えか
He says while turning back, very deep.
誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね さあな。俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくさい。
God, Kiryu-chan. God, it's so good. Is this gonna be... No, this isn't... Yeah, this is a different opening. God damn. Cafe of Kuro, though. My man returning in Kuro, too. Such a good setting for this game, too. It's... God. I'd say from what I played, my favorite games of this series I've played so far, from best to worst, are Judgment and Lost Judgment are pretty much tied. I'd say Judgment's high points are a little higher, Judgment's just more consistent. And then this, and then Yakuza 4. Pretty wide gap between Judgment and this, though, if I'm being honest. Whatever, that's why we're playing them all. That's why we're starting this incredibly long journey. It's a pretty good, like, JRPG series. I just wish it didn't get popular because of dumb memes and shit. Because there are a lot of series that are also really good that no one cares about because they're not as memeable. Chapter 1, Bound by Oath. I think that could be the name of every single chapter in every Yakuza game. I think you could get away with that. This is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. Guess I beat him here. Is Nishiki like a different color? The text is like blue, but his name is white. That's weird. 724106, huh? That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find him. Find Nishikiyama! God, it has been a while. You gonna give me the fucking tissue papers? Yeah. Starting this game again... Man, playing this game in a series... This is also like one of the only series where I'd say it's fine to start with 0 and not 1. There's still extra stuff you get if you play it in proper release order. But, I don't know, this one's fine. The bigger problem is that you go from 0 to Kiwami 1 to Kiwami 2 to Yakuza 3. And, Yakuza 3 has issues, and you go from one of the most recent, well-made ones to one of the oldest, worst-made ones. Like, down to the point that you can sprint in this one. I think this is, like, the first one you could sprint in, because I think it's 5, then this came out, then 6 with the Dragon Engine. Which now for Ishin they're not even using?
早く金貸せって後で返すっつってんだろうが。
困ります。勘弁してくださ
Poor
い。
meek student.
ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよ。いいからさっさと出せ。
Hear you hungry, and you guys are looking like a combat tutorial. Running shakedowns on our turf? Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. I think I'll probably just read the unvoiced text, which is mostly subquests and inner monologue, same as Judgment, where sometimes Yagami will think to himself. God doing that slow walk up, footstep noise and everything. It's so good.
見てんじゃねえぞ俺。おい、ヤクザじゃねえのかそいつ。
I didn't realize it also autoed. I was
ヤ
wondering.
クザったって年も大して俺らと変わんない。
So voice dialogue, it autos on
どう
itself.
せし
That's
たっただ
nice.
ろ。お前らこの町に来んのは初めて。
Also, they really... I can't tell if they're really happy with how they aged Kiryu, or if they're
ここは
really
うちの組の島なんだな。
annoyed by it, because he's so hot, but they're also like, oh, he's so young in this one. It's like, is he?
なんだと？
And now with
ヤクザが偉そうに
like
説教垂れてんじゃねえ
Yakuza
ぞ。
6 and stuff, I feel like they're kind of trying to play both ways. Oh, the music! I didn't even notice there was letterbox on. Haven't played a Yakuza in a while, especially not this one. Press square repeatedly to perform a rush combo. This is the most basic method of attack in battle. Oh, it's so slow. He did the Yakuza slap. Press triangle during a square combo attack to perform a finishing blow that knocks the enemy down. The knockdown effect varies depending on the number of times square was pressed, so try in a few ways. Bam. Bam. I remember that one. God, this song's so good! The yellow gauge on the top left indicates your health. The game will end if the yellow part is fully depleted, so keep an eye on your health at all times. If the gauge flashes red, it means you're in very bad shapes, and should replenish your health immediately. Like, the heat gauge in this game is so good, the UI and everything. Oh, it's... God. Oh god, they're going hard. I love the tutorial, like, noise. Oh, he starts with the recovery grab? The training is now complete. It's time to wipe the smirks off your opponent's faces. If you get hit, you can strike back right away. Okay, yeah, you have that from the start. You can gain money by knocking down or defeating enemies. Depending on how you do it, you might get a bonus too, so try a wide range of moves. God, it's been a while. This'll make getting all the food easier, I guess. Bam! God, all the UI and stuff is so excellent. Yes! God. And the way the money flies out and the way you get money in this game is fits the aesthetic and like setting. It's fucking great.
相変わらず容赦ねえな。錦。お
The
めえいつまで経
man.
っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
And there's the classic. The way they introduce characters.
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。暇つぶしに喧嘩って。おとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。興味ねえ。
Kiryu is a good celibate boy.
まあいいや。
Kiryu is an incel. Who knew?
久々にオールで付き合えよ。な。あ
りがとうございました。
は？
いや、
That cut of the music.
この度はどうも。
This guy's got the perfect nerdy, like, design.
行くぞ錦。
It's weird to say in the series because so many of them are modeled after or played by like real people and actors and stuff. But they do such a good job of character design. Like their facial expressions and stuff. I feel like they pick, because it's kind of the only series that does this, but I feel like they pick great, they make great casting choices.
今
今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな。
これで風間のやつも
Also, the way the camera's just following them, but they're clearly just walking in game in the map. That's pretty neat.
あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩
I
の
don't
出
remember
しただけだ。
this.
お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやつさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。
へえ。なら、まずそのミス
What I mean by their character designs and stuff is that you can tell a lot about their personalities just by the way they dress and look.
お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。
That line reminds me of Josuke talking about fresh underwear on a fucking New Year morning.
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見えが必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。
So
お前も
great.
本当は分かってんだろ。
God, this game starts so good.
車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
Something I think that's interesting in relation to that and the first cutscene is that they're not shocked by his pin. They don't even show the pin in the shot. It's just the blood on his face. I just think that's neat. Normally in scenes like that, you see the pin and you run away. Start groveling.
よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。
Also, I mean, this is something anyone that's played these games for a long period of time is you get to know the streets, and that's just really fun. Oh, I forgot this game has a fucking follow button. Oh. Every game where you walk with an NPC to a quest, and they walk slower or faster or whatever than you, they don't run at the same speed as you, I will not go to the hotel with you.
ちゃんと出入りしてるか？当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。
This is the
金ケチ
life.
って溜め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。金は使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかむには街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。
And the way the music fades down and you just get like, God, the presentation in these games is second to none. I don't think there's missable sub-stories in this game. I know there's a few missable trophies. This is Yakuza to me. It's walking slowly down a street, talking to people.
5000円ポッキーのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。
Nishiki, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're scaring me.
やってられねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって。
This feels like an MGS5 cutscene where Kiryu's just not talking and Nishiki's just uncomfortable.
おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
Zero's fine to start with. I think what I have is pretty good. I have a general knowledge of the series, not like that much. I'm still gonna be like get to experience stuff without getting spoiled a lot, which I'm happy about. I've kind of kept a distance. from any of the games I haven't played, but I do know that a lot of what they're talking about in this intro is really good at like setting up Kiryu as a character and like the main themes of the series and everything. I know that stuff. And I'm gonna not really talk about future game stuff or direct spoilers for any of the other stuff until we get to it. What is this, a fight? Looks like it. These motherfuckers. Come on, you're in the way. What's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. Hey, old man, quit talking to them. We're not done here. There's definitely some good and silly, like, what was it? They translated Nichan to sun in the Loan Shark cutscene. There's definitely some weird old localization things. Despite this game's probably only like 5 years old in English. It's still wild this came out on PS3. Who's an old man, you snot-nosed little punk? Who's a snot, whatever you said? Oh, beat the shit out of you, God, oof. Oh, now you've done it. Yeah? Come on, Grandpa. Take your best shot. I am going to murder, but Nishiki has backed the fuck away. Screw it, they're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I've got a faster way to fix this. Oh? Yeah. I just need to sober them up a bit. With my fists. Whenever it's not voiced by Kiryu, it doesn't sound like things Kiryu would say. Like, the reason it's not voiced is they couldn't get him to say it because it doesn't sound right. That's probably why so many of the fucking sub-stories are, like, kind of cringe in how they're trying so hard to be memeable. Again, I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. God, the music is so good! And also, if you can't tell, a lot of people probably don't realize this, even before 7. These games were just JRPGs. They've always been JRPGs. They are just action JRPGs. Yeah, butt out, you butts. God, this fucking... And the like, title plate. So they do the introductions for everybody, of main characters. I love that they introduce, like, random people, too. God, they start you out with full heat. 3 blue glowing bars on the top left are called a heat gauge. The heat gauge starts at 1 bar, and as your attacks hit enemies, the gauge fills up, shifting to the 2nd, then 3rd bar. At each level, your speed increases. Some moves require a certain level of heat, so once you're used to fighting, keep an eye on your heat level. Oh, does the light bar change? I didn't notice until then. Once the heat gauge... I forgot you just get better. Like, you just get faster in general. Heat is so cool. Once the heat gauge shifts to the 2nd or 3rd bar, Kiryu's body begins to glow with a blue aura. Also, the glowing is fucking sick. It's some JoJo shit. This is called heat mode, and it signals that you can use special heat actions. Try using heat actions while sobering up the drunkards. Also, heat actions are fucking awesome. I was trying to do parries. Okay. I'm sorry, sir, you're about to die. Also, it kind of bums me out that so few heat actions in more recent games I've played have the, what's it called? They don't have, they don't upgrade. Because I played 4 first, and all that shit fucking upgrades. Sorry, brother. That should wake him up. Sober up these drunkards, your training is now complete. That concludes the explanation of the heat gauge and special moves, but the 2 drunkards still need some sobriety beaten out of them. If you take a fighting stance using R1, movement with L will center around the enemy in front of you. This is effective when you want to focus your attacks on a single enemy. Oh, I still have the shaker. Does it not? Does it only use, like, a certain amount of the endurance? Yeah. I love, because the heat actions are so fun, I love to, God, the completion points and stuff, so... This game's... They're great for completionists, but also terrible. I really like to mix up and not just do the same heat actions over and over again. I like to be familiar with like all of them because they're so fun and they make the fights feel really impactful. Huh? What? Where am I? What was I doing here? And who are you? Sounds like that sobered him up. It must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at the bar. Then we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smartass started making fun of poor sweet Shoko-chan, and then... Oh, my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I think you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah. Ow. Whoa, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Oof, thanks. You're awful considerate for a kid your age. So about idols. All's well that ends well. Let's hit that bar. Yeah. Complete certain challenges will earn you CP completion points. You can view them from the pause menu. Under completion lists, some are things that will probably happen on their own as you play the game, but others will require more deliberate effort. Like Mahjong. Visit temples or shrines to access the CP exchange menu. I don't know how many games have this. Because you have to do a bunch of the completion stuff, if not all of it, in all the games for the Platinum anyway. But, it's nice that there's actual bonuses in this one. They're a big help, so take a look.
行くぞ。
What? What a waste. A damn shame, I say. Fucking foreigner voice. Huh? You've got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you go wasting it on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess. Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol, that's all.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You're like taking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Going from the look of you, you're Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that?
Yes.
Yes. It seems like you're pretty confident in a fight, a real dynamite boy. No matter how bad I try to make the voice sound, the real voice is still surprising me every time. You're calling me boy? Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler.
No.
Hey, Kiryu, what's the holdup, man? It's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey, now. Hold up. Wait, I got one piece of advice for you. And I've got a friend waiting for me. If you've got something to say, make it quick.
What?
Oh ho! Out for a night with your main dog? Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What? Like a gym membership?
No.
Nah, that's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. Literally? What's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. And here's a blender. He's controlling my menus for me. He's a terrifying old man. And the way this stuff, like, fills up with the money. All the menus are so good. They look so old and not great, but they're also so good. Yeah, give it that. So as it should be pretty obvious, a lot of stuff to complete in these games. But usually it's pretty rewarding and fun. You keep pouring money into yourself, and with a little training, that talent of yours will grow in no time. So keep the women and wine on a budget here. Huh? Investing in myself. Literally. Never thought of that. Bet you're glad you stopped and listened now, eh? Yeah, I guess I am. Yo, Kiryu! I'm coming! All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. I like that the money is your leveling up, but because you have so much money, it makes everything you actually have to spend money on seem like it might as well be $0. What a weird old man. What's his deal?
さあ行くか。
I didn't expect this much not voice dialogue this early, but I'm glad it was the aging foreigner. Hey, Kiryu-chan! What if that was the voice they went for with Majima? Yeah, I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. I love the combat of the series. It's a perfect mix of like complex. It's got layers, but it's not too. Yeah, I didn't even notice there's letterboxing. It's got layers and there's tons of fun extra stuff, especially in the newer and better games. But God, yeah, it can take a while between combat, like cool combat encounters and boss fights, and lots of dialogue. But the dialogue's usually pretty good. And the story is pretty compelling. There are just parts that are really fucking dumb.
欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。このカムロチョ。
Kamurocho might be one of my favorite and most iconic video game locations.
見直したか。
錦山くん。
I like how you could tell they spawned right before they started running.
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
I don't know Nishiki's voice actor, but he sounds so familiar.
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。
The fucking hostesses with like the business suit and skirt. Top tier. Top tier. Truly powerful.
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
What a fucking man.
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
Also, what a loser.
じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられて。
Because I did. It was a power play.
けどそう
To show you that I'm stupid, but I can back it up.
ことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだ。
Nishiki's such a good,
だから、
like,
兄貴たちと飲むとき
opposite to
いろんな女連れてくと、
Kiryu. In like every way.
くれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
It's almost like that's setting up the way he, like his viewpoint.
さあ、
It's almost like they're developing these
今
characters.
夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
So I think the characters in Yakuza are very good and well developed. I think some of the storylines are a little too shitty soap opera. God, this fucking song. This series gives me nostalgia for games I've been playing for like a decade.
これで2度目だけど。
And pretty recently. It feels bad and weird.
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。
What a fucking
お前は
Chad.
偉いよ。確かに見えってのを大事にしてる。
Also, this is basically what you, the player, do as Kiryu. You go around Kamurocho doing everything for everyone, ordering every food at every restaurant, making friends with every person that
おめえは
exists.
そういうタイプじゃねえっ
Like,
てことだ。
he is the fucking ultra Chad.
ほら、おやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。
Also, this is the only series, this game is the only time I've ever heard Oya-san. I assume it's supposed to be like Oyaji, but I've never heard anyone but Kiryu say it.
いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。
With this romantic music playing. Maybe you're fine just the way you are.
風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただ、おめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の。
This is one of the weirdest things to me. That he's not in the family. That
おやっさん、
I don't know.
なんで俺らのこと
There are some things that it feels like this being a prequel, they were like, fuck.
そりゃ堂島
It
組の
doesn't
方
make
が
sense
格は上だ
why
けど
he's where he is.
要請よ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜ。なあ。
My mans.
わかった。今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
God, it's such a good intro. This might be the best prologue of the series that I'm familiar with, which is, like I said, basically... I don't remember what is the... I don't know. It's a really good prologue. I'm not going to get into this long conversation that is predicated on my memory being good, which it isn't. I remember things very good, not good at remembering, like, dumb details like what chapter certain events were in. Karaoke is a rhythm game where you press buttons shown on the screen in time with the song. Simply press the indicated button when the cursor reaches it. Karaoke might be the single biggest reason these games took off in memes and shit. And it's for good reason. They're pretty good. The sub-stories I'll make fun of for people thinking they're super quirky and crazy when they're like generic JRPG side quests. Like every Japanese game has that kind of quirky side quest stuff. It's really only Western RPGs that just have the complete dog shit. Go kill these rats, and there's nothing funny to it. There's no writing. There's no inherent goofiness to what you're doing. There's just no fun. Make sure to press the correct buttons at the right time. The better your timing, the more points you will get. If your timing is really off, it will not count even if you press the correct button. I forget if this one has the really bad karaoke, where the fucking timing changes. Like, the cursor moves at different speeds. The animations are fucking great, though. When someone else sings, you can support them with interjections. You can choose either simple or lively interjections. Simple interjections offer easier inputs, but you won't get more than 90 points. For a chance to score more, try lively interjections. I remember there being fun. It's just not... It's not a great rhythm game. God. We've got the two bangers. This one's more appropriate for these boys. Oh my god. Like, sometimes this cursor will move at a different speed. And it sucks when it enters a new line. This song's so good. What happened there? God, the light bar fucking goes hard in this game. They're bad boys. Like, now it's going faster than it would normally go. You have to kind of know the rhythm of the song. There we go. God, this song's so good. It did it again. It just isn't working. Oh shit. Yeah, sometimes I would press it and it just wouldn't do anything. Like, even if I pressed the right thing, it just wouldn't work. I don't know. I think you gotta... I don't think you have to do 100% on these. Right? Yeah, it's 90 pluses. That's not bad. And the songs are good. If it required 100%, then karaoke would fucking suck in this series. I don't remember if they change karaoke between
知らな
games
かっ
that
たぜ
much.
おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとは
He
よ
brought the costumes and everything.
バーガー。そらお前がハメ外そうとか言
Ah,
うか
to have Kiryu
ら仕
call
方
you
な
a
く付き合ってやっ
baka.
ただけで。
嘘つけその割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか普段から隠れて練習してるんだろなあ
よせよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
Hey, I'm just busting balls,
それにして
Kiryu-chan.
も思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな締めにラーメンでも言っとくか
Also, if you want a series that'll make you fucking hungry, play Vanillaware games
俺
and
はそ
play
んなに腹
Yakuza
減ってねえ
games.
よ。
まあいい
I
じゃ
refuse
ねえ
to call
か
this series Like a
好きだよ
Dragon. That
天国圏でどうだ
it's so stupid.
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
The tongue click. So good. The voice acting in the series is so fucking good.
行くぞ
There are definitely some parts that look really cheap. Like that loading screens. Not great.
前から思ってたけどよおめえいい声してるよな曲のチョイス
And how you actually get drunk and that
Well,
makes you
good.
pick more fights.
流行りの曲はよく
So
知らね
much
えんだ。
great
まあ
stuff in the
少しは勉強し
series.
ろって流行りに遅れた男はモテないからな
そうか。
つっても男のアイドルなんかは俺も今勉強中だ知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてる
それ、周りにバレてんじゃねえのか？
かもなやっぱアイドルっつったら女だ最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ
おお、そうなのか。
ああ帰ったらチェックしてみろよ案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな
さあな。
そのうち俺ら二人8匹でコンサート行ってたりして
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ。
だな
God. My boy's talking about idols. I thought, maybe I missed it. I thought this was the conversation where he's like, yo, dude, they're hot too. Like, the music's super fun, whatever.
おいなんて
Dude.
全然食ってねえ
Titties.
じゃんか
だからもう食えねえって言ったろ。
Well, you still had me
お前なんか
pay.
頼みやがって。
情けねえこと言うなよそれでも男が
God.
昨夜11時頃
To live near a
彼女の
place like
自宅で発見
this.
された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中ですただいま続報が入りました若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん
He looks familiar.
警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ
That's weird.
今後関係者から事情を聞く方針です
おい桐生
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと
よくある話だろうが。
いやお前昨べの取り立て相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって
God, all the
俺
music's
が
so
取り立
good.
てした場所だ。
おいおいお前マジか
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに
The empty lot.
先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ。
I love how they gave him the, like, big mole on his forehead
俺が取り立てたやつ。
as a, like, literal target.
お前本当に間違いねえ
And so that
の
the
か
player can recognize him and go like, oh shit, that is the
何やっ
guy.
てんだよ取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ
What's up?
誰からだ組か
ああ、早速呼び出した。
It's a neat premise.
事務所に電話してくれ。
ぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。
The lip syncing definitely looks a lot more archaic than I remember, outside of the big nice cutscenes.
堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかだ。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやさんが殺にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやさんの仕切ってた鳥羽、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんが殺にチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の1人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんを殺に撃ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
And where there's smoke, there's
今
Kuze.
組に連絡するしかねえ。
He's literally everywhere.
そうか。そうだな。分かった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまね
I assume it's like the entire first chapter is, it's been a while. The entire first chapter is probably just tutorial. I mean, the tutorials go until you fucking beat the game, pretty much, in these games. But, until we can get some free roam and do some stuff, it's probably gonna be a while. We gotta call Dojima Family HQ. There should be a payphone around here. Find a payphone! I don't have time to screw around. I know there's a phone on Taihei Boulevard. God, just the footstep noises. So good. Look at that ass. Better call the family office. And this, it also makes sense that the payphones are the saves and stuff. The other games, I forget how far they go while they still have
キリュ
payphones.
ウだ。そっちで
But
誰
it,
か
it makes sense. I
俺の
like
ポケ
it.
ベル鳴らしたか。
あ、はい。
I like that you can
クゼ
save
の
way
兄
better
貴に言
now.
われまして。キリ
Or
ュウ
more
さん、
conveniently.
すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。実は若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんをお待ちで。
そうか。わか
I
っ
forgot they treat, like, the 3 lieutenants like it's the fucking 4 kings kind of shit. I do not remember that loading screen at all. Well, I guess I'd better take a taxi to the Dojima family headquarters. And then this game has the taxi stuff for fast travel, which is nice. God, the footsteps. It's so good sounding. Kiryu, my dude. I also like that you can check your pager. So let's take a short look at the completion stuff. Forgot about Sega. I'm trying to recall if there's anything I should be looking out for that was annoying. I don't think so. Playing on hard should make it easier to do the food stuff. I should basically be stopping, whenever I'm at lower health, I should basically be stopping to eat at restaurants and eating new food whenever possible. Before we do, I'm gonna go do something quick. I'll be right back. I went and got another generic flavor cola. Generic, no-name brand cola. Because we're going to be playing this for a while in this first session. I don't know how I'm going to do like side content, because I want most of the... I want to get the platinum. I want to complete every game before I go on to the next game. Or save like one thing, so that when we're done, I can go through and line them all up perfectly. But I think a lot of the stuff that isn't content, like grinding and doing mahjong shit, I probably will just do on my own time, just to get that done. Like the real estate and Hostess Club stuff. But like sub-stories, stuff like that. They did a good job of making it feel like, man, he's being escorted to his fucking death. God, look at these character designs. It's been so long. Kuze, your voice is so good.
Kiryu. 申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。
こんな昼間から
They're all so
当時
good.
の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出した理由わかるよな。
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが。
What?
やっぱりてめえが。こりゃゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。
Clearly he's guilty. He knew about it.
お前に取り立てを頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。
金貸し
God, visually, this game really is the midpoint of the series. Like, it looks great, but also looks Like, you can
社
tell
長に頼まれて仇ぶっ
both
殺したのお前だろ。
sides.
もっともあいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったがな。
たかが30万程度の小競りの取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。
God, the rolling of the tongue.
真剣な金貸
They're
しは
such good
同情する
actors.
まあそんなことはどうでもいい。
And all these shots of great.
仇をやっちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くかだが。
ちょっと待ってください。俺は
ジタバタすんじゃねえ。安心しろ。仇ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。臭い飯7、8年食えばことは収まる。
俺に捕まれた。
なあ殺しの方はそれでお上と手打ちするとして、それより問題は
It's also wild to see
あ
Kiryu
の場所から
be
どう人目をそらすかだが。
like a bottom rung fucking
そうだな。
loser. It's weird because he's still the Kiryu you know. He's still a fucking badass, super tough Chad man. And that's one of the problems I have with this game is I don't really feel like it develops him as a legend.
どういう意味ですか？
Like he doesn't get more skilled
と
or
ぼけんじゃね
stronger
えわ。
other than in terms of
おめえが
gameplay.
死体を捨てていった場所だ。
おいギリュウ、おめえよりによってなんであの場所
I
だ
don't know all the details, so maybe I'll feel better about it
な
as I
ぜ
play through
か
the
風間
game.
の頭の
Personality-wise, I see he develops, but
おやっさんの指示ってなんでおやっさんの名前が出てくるんですか？
聞かれたことだけに答え
you have to kick the table, Dad, please.
なんであの場所を選んだ？頭の指示じゃねえのか？あ？
それにチャカはどこで手に入れた？それも頭から渡されたのか？
チャカ、一体何の話をしてるんですか？俺は銃なんか持ってません。
That's a nice reveal, too. That the dude was shot, so you're immediately like, oh, it wasn't Kiryu.
見つかった死体は痛めつけ
Because
ら
he
れた
could have accidentally beaten the shit out of
と
him
ど
and
め
killed
に頭
him.
を撃たれていた。サツはまだ公表してねえかな。
本当ですか？
They're so good at making ambient tracks like this, especially like Judgment and Lost Judgment have fucking phenomenal music.
だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当
Have
で
you
す。
seen me? I don't even have a gun
もし
style.
その話が本当だとしたら、お前は誰かにはめられたってことになる。そうだな。
間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるが、どうしますか？
嘘に決まってんだろ。たく笑いしやがって。
Like,
てめえみてえな下っ端はめて
accusing Kiryu of like trying to be a coward.
おうキリュウ、
It feels bad. It
もう
feels
一度聞く。
gross.
なんでわざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ。
金貸しからの指示だったんです。あの場所に相手を呼び出すから少し痛い目に合わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな。
ええ、
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。
とはいえうちの組があの殺しに関係していたっつうのは
Like they should be able to tell just from
しか
his
も場所は
demeanor
場所だ。
that he is not a fucking little coward scrub like so many of the other guys.
どうするよ、クゼな兄貴。
答えは一つだろう。
You can tell when the music changes that it's fading into a real cutscene. Like these look like you can tell me they're in the Dragon. They don't look quite as good, but the main game definitely looks closer to Yakuza 4 and 5. And seeing him like walk up and like, oh, excuse me, sir. And also, Nishki's kind of in the scene because it's his lighter.
何が何だかわかんねえって面だな。
It'd be cool if Kiryu kept the lighter like the whole series.
例の死体が見つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称からの
Oh,
一つ
the empty lot.
厄介な土地なんだ。
Don't look at its location on the map.
お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな、堂島組長から俺ら頭補佐の3人に命令が出てたんだ。どんな手使ってもその殻の一つ。
This is also really interesting because it makes sense because it's Kamurocho is such a fucking packed area that any amount of space, yeah, is worth a fucking ton.
それを親父が欲しがってる。親が欲しがるものを差し出す。それが子分の義務ってわけだ。だがその場所で仇の死体が見つかった。
It's a good premise.
あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。
Yakuza games are usually good up to like the 80% mark, and then it's whether they flip to be stupid or continue to go on to be amazing
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあった。
in terms of like the main plot.
堂島の親父に差し出したやつには
And I don't really know that much about the later parts of this game.
おう、不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。まあ最初はてっきり風間の頭と繋がってるお前が俺らの邪魔するためにやったのかと思
Smoke
って
looks
た
so
んだ。
good too.
その顔色じゃ何にも知りませんでしたって感じだな。
ちょっと待ってください。それじゃ風間のおやっさんはどうなるんです？
He's in prison. Didn't you know?
さあな。だが組の一大事に無所にいるようじゃ頭は務まんねえだろ。おまけにだ、ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しまったとあって
Ryu?
きっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も殺しはやっていません。
そういうことは殺につってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。
Don't touch my shoulder. Thank
殺
you.
には今日中に実施しろよ。それと縁故詰めとけや。お前も極道なら組長に挨拶しとかねえと筋が通らねえぞ。
Also, like the Tojo clan and all the families and stuff are pretty fucking well developed. The Omi alliance and everything. The inner workings. It's no Kiseki, but there are parts where it gets like that, especially in Judgment. Looks like that loan shark set me up. Is that a donkey? I can hear him. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are going to have to talk.
Hey.
Hey, boy! He looks like DMC5 Dante now that I look at him. Whew. Oh, you're the old guy from last night. Finally! I've been searching for hours. For me? Oh, you freak of booze. You're wasted. This whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kamoji-kun here have been at it all night. Yeah, well, glad somebody's having a good morning. You've got a face more sour than a lemon, boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear. I've just got a lot going on right now. Uh-huh, well, alright. Anyway, I had a favor I wanted to ask you. Yeah, you mentioned you've been looking for me.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later. Thanks. I just need you to talk to a couple guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be real angry. You're not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems? That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you, too. Huh? Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. Alright, Gramps. Is this the kid?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My prize pupil. I'm sorry, pupil?
Oh.
The million-yen loan I gave these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back, and I ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you? That tip I gave you the other day was worth... other day's worth at least that, no? Besides, the debts of the master are the debts of, you know, you. Like hell they are, and since when are you my master, anyway? I don't really give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno. Bruno here. He's got a short fuse, especially for stubborn types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I get hurt. Hey, boy. What now? You think you could take Big Bruno there in a fight? Couldn't say for sure. It doesn't really matter either way, because you're not going to drag me into your problems. Oh, so you think he beat you? I didn't say that. Look, if you're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your debt, you handle it. Yeah, that's a letdown. Can't have you getting spooked over a chump like him. He's bargain bin muscle. Dime a dozen, bottom of the bracket. Bracket? What are you even talking about? Hey, what's all the whispering, guys? Are you paying or does this get ugly? I told you, this has nothing to do with me.
Okay, alright, I'll pay you the money.
Wise choice.
I feel terrible, just terrible for all the hassle it costs. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 million?
You want to pay me double? Like I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man.
Oh, I've got the money. Be happy to give it to you, even. On one condition.
Yeah, and what's that?
You have your tag back there, fight us for it. He beats all 3 of us, the 2 million's yours. We win, and we don't owe you a thing.
Shit, you're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush him at the same time and he'd snap you like twigs.
No. Nah. Fight's gotta be 1-on-1, rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair.
Huh, you wanna take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking the money off your corpse, I'm game. You got yourself a deal.
Well, that's just lovely.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. If you don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing now.
No.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Oi.
Hey, are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this?
He'll be fine, just a little workout. You just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kamoji's moves.
Seriously?
And... Fighto!
Kakate koyo. God, it's so good. That's rad. Hef. Woo, I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff. Kamoji, was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that.
He's fine. Told you, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him.
No. Hey, you in the coat. Homeless dude. Bruno's barely got a scratch on him. You gotta try and finish the job with those weak-ass punches.
Ah, no. Kamoji-kun, you sit this one out. I'm calling the round as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy?
Yeah, alright. I meant it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round. I am going to fuck Bruno. Right then, on to round 2 of the 2 million yen murder parade. Bruno, take him. You can switch to rush style by pressing left on the D-pad. God, and the music changing, so good. One advantage of the rush style is you can evade the series of quick steps by pressing X repeatedly. You can combo up to 3 of them together. Use this to avoid enemy attacks and wipe them out without taking any damage. Use rush style moves to crush Bruno and show him who's boss. When using the rush style, you can stun enemies by hitting them a certain number of times. Attacks on stun enemies will knock them down without fail. So square attacks are effective against foes that are hard to knock to the ground. What's up, nerd? I totally forgot that Brawler was the default style. I was like, why does Rush feel so slow? What just happened? Bruno barely got a punch in. Just who the hell are you? Name's Kiryu, Dojima family. Which family are you guys with? Whoa, wait, you're a proper Yakuza? Sorry, sir, I didn't know. We just work for Toko Credit. Well, there's a coincidence. I have business with your boss. Need to meet with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now? President? I figured he'd be at the office at this hour. I see. That's in a building on Taihei Boulevard East, right? I'll pay him a visit then. And that takes care of that little debt of ours, right? And that takes care of our little debt of ours, right? Yeah, fine. The deal's a deal. Bruno here will have to cover the difference. That's how our kind of debt collection works. Phew. It's a tough world, I tell you. Tell them the debt's also $2 million now. Don't forget that part. Well, I better get moving. Come on, Bruno, pick it up. I wish he tripped over that trash can. Hey, tell me something. Oh? Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after? Me? Yes, well, people here call me Bacchus. And I came to... You could call me Sussy Bacchus. And I came to you because I had an angry thug on my butt. Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him, too. Those weren't the moves of an amateur. What's his deal? A real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look, too, boy. At Kimoji's job? But he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? He's a... whatchamacallit? A fisting artist. Whoa, that's not really my scene. That ain't it, it's a punch-out artist. It's different. Yeah, that. A punch-out artist. Slip of the tongue. Alright, so what's a punch-out artist? I know what a fisting artist is. It's different. The customer pays a fee. Then they get to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow. This is some new S&M thing. Again, Kiryu, not fisting artist. No, nothing like that. Not anymore. Come on by and watch. If you got questions, I work in the Shichifuku parking lot. Yeah. Kimoji-kun here's got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I get the picture. Shichifuku parking lot, right? I'll swing by if I can find the time. It's Kiryu-san from the Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting. See you soon. Well, that takes care of my troubles for today. I suppose I still can't convince you to take on the world. The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me into pro fighting or whatever it was? Sone. That's exactly what it was, Sodesune. You got potential most men can't even dream about. That world champ title could be yours. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who'd fall for that line. I'm just a starry-eyed kid who wants to become a Yakuza. If you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking. I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight to street fight, you wind up with a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. That's no way to go out. You belong in the light, the spotlight, and I can get you under all the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world. Sodas. Yeah, okay, we just met. You're not gonna change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. But you are gonna blend up your money and put it in your veins, right? Like I told you? I get it. I'll give up for now. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll keep coaching you along the way. You've got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. But I'm really not in a position to be worrying about anybody but myself right now. Sorry, but hey, maybe I'll see you around. Alright, my boy. Just steer clear of dark alleys like that, you hear? No knives in those ribs, or bullets for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later, Bacchus. Apparently the Toko Credit president's in his office on Taipei Boulevard East. I'll start there. Go to Toko Credit. God, giving me a fucking headache. God, this is like Dragon Engine. This to Dragon Engine is fucking Cold Steel to Corona Kiseki with the new engine. Having to load into areas is so fucking... so last gen. I don't really use items that much in these games. Yeah, I'm gonna go without it for now. I like to buy every individual item at least once, though. I don't think I'll need to buy pocket tissues. I think those will appear. Pocket tissues will just happen. This is what I mean. In this game, money is not an issue. Oh, can you only buy one of each? Oh, do you have to upgrade your, Yeah, do you have to upgrade your stuff? And this one has, fucking equipable shit, too. Oh, that's expensive. Eh, fuck it. This is a JRPG. I have to buy one of every item, because I'm fucking insane. What's the one I didn't buy? Tissues? Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. It's not that there's an inventory limit. It's, okay, you can only carry so many things. In the inventory on the left. That's what it is. Yeah. That's weird that it was perfect. Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was like Judgment, where you'd have a bunch of, yeah. I can store them at the, I can store them, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could store the items in every... I can hide them around, Camarocho in fucking payphones. I spent so long trying to remember the word. I was thinking item boxes from, Resident Evil. Yeah, I'll just transfer all of them over. This is the depths of my madness in video games. This is how much of a completionist I am. I'll buy everything and never use them. Just 'cause. Yeah, I think I might really die, but who knows? Maybe it'll make me better at voice acting. Crusoria! God, this song's so good. So I think that the triangle on that one's the same, regardless of where it's in the combo. Bye, punk. Bye. Yeah, money's not really an issue in terms of buying regular stuff. I didn't remember they actually stick around. That's neat. And you can see on the map. Oh, man, this map looks kind of rough and old. Oh boy. Ooh, I don't think they changed this map for the PS4 version. But yeah, yellow is regular stores. Orange is food, like dining places. That's side activities. And is that it in this game? Yeah. Maybe there's more that opens up that I don't remember. Can I go to the shrine yet? I don't remember where it is. Do I? How's my health? Stop and get something to eat. Or not? Oh, yeah, you gotta load in. Oh, that's gonna be hard to get used to. The loading is super quick, at least. Yeah. And the trick with these is always, if it's all gonna fill you up the same, go to the most expensive one, or whatever you think is gonna heal you the most. Because that just saves you time later. Because you want to eat as much of the small stuff, because once you reach max health, you can't eat anymore. And your goal is to eat as many things as you can. Is it this one? Or this one? Toko Credit. This is that loan shark's office. I don't know what they're up to. You better go unprepared. I've spent 300,000 yen already, at least. I'm prepared for anything. That's already I've already spent the amount I fucking allegedly killed that guy for. I don't like that left guy's hairstyle. I've seen it a few times in this game. He looks like he's wearing a ceramic head of an Oni statue.
あんたに会う気はありませんよ、桐生さん。
じゃあ、お前ら半殺しにして、会う気にさせて。
And then my stand will come from behind me a few minutes later and shoot you in the head. That'd be a fucked up ability.
こっちはいい加減爆発しそうになってんだ。さっさと道上げねえが、チンピラ！
Doesn't quite hit the same as a Dragon Engine cutscene where Kiryu yells, but you know, I'll give him a pass. God, this song's so good! Bye! Oh, that kind of synced weirdly. I've got bad news for you, son. Bye. I'll take the elevator. Oh, these are my favorite parts of these games. Is when it's an actual dungeon where you're running around. So Rush style, you can't pick up items either. God, it's so cool, the styles. I think this is the first game with styles. And I assume they did it to make up for the fact that 4 and 5 have multiple playable characters, which essentially are different styles. They're essentially different styles of combat. That man was waiting for me. can't remember what the button is. But, I think it's L2 or something? To use triangle. This is perfect. God, that was dope. I'm getting back into the flow of it. I'm trying to remember the button that lets you use triangle without accidentally doing heat moves. Like when you just want to stomp or do a heavy. It's L2, but I did L2 and it like recentered the camera. Bro, you got a gun. This is not looking good for you. And it's fucking... It's getting to be evening, my dude. The lighting's looking really good, and you're looking a little like a fork in a microwave right now. Kiryu's ready. You know you're tough when the guy puts down his gun as you walk towards him. He's like, no, it's okay, it's okay. I don't know anything about a setup. I just know that this guy told me to set you up. It's a baller play for him to just show up. Well, so real bad for that guy. Because he got to see that he was gonna fucking rat immediately. That guy probably never shows up again. What a difference in behavior and tone from his first scene. He's such a fucking weasel. First person Kuze VR? Just punch Kiryu in the stomach. This is the most damage Kiryu ever takes. Ever. Disrespectful of you to stand back up. Kuze basically just admitting, like, yeah, I set you up and then also told you to take the blame. What a generic fucking stock door noise. What the fuck? How the table have turned. Your nicotine stick is delicious, Kuze. Kuze Aniki. Kuze no Aniki. They're also very good at rendering these environments. I think that's the one thing about the visuals I haven't mentioned yet. These fucking environments are so realistic looking. In all these games, it's absurd. Good old Yakuza run orphanage. Get into some fucking Nietzsche shit. I think it's Nietzsche. That's like you never do anything truly selfless. It's always to benefit yourself. You do good things so that people owe you, not because you want to help people.
殻の一粒の話はしたな。それさえ手にすりゃ 俺が次の若頭
Kuze's playing pretty smart
堂
though.
島組の後目を
He's changing his plan like
だがそのた
4
めに必要なあ
times
の土地の
in the last like
あ
hour
る情報ってやつを
to
俺の
adapt.
中の頭が握ってやがる
He's a cool character.
ある情報
He's like, oh, this guy's pretty tough. Now I'm gonna try to get him over to my side instead of throw him under the bus.
うまくやりゃ組での将来を俺が約束している
Still want your pinky though.
あの人はまさか
That's just for keeps.
お前に裏切られるとは思ってねえからな
It's a fun little game we play.
構成員2万5千の登場会その直系堂島組でのし上がったとなるや大した出世だそれに例の殺しの真犯人も渡している
やっぱりあんたが俺をはめたんだな
さあなただこの話を蹴りゃおめえは確実に無所行きだ俺につくかもう先のねえ風間につくか好きな方選べだが返事は今だこの場でしろ
クゼな兄貴
なんだ
あんたは賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが全然器
That's
じゃねえ
that's a sick line. Kiryu, what the fuck?
俺のこともおやっさんのことも
You got clumsy fingers,
あ
boy.
んたは何も分かっちゃいねえ
ガキがこの俺を敵に回すのか本当にその覚悟があんだろうな
覚悟ならありますよそれが極道ってもんでしょうが
Why are you so hot and cool, Kiryu? This is fucking the prologue. This is chapter 1. Generic stock door noise. That's my beeper. That's my beeper. It's not a number I recognize. Who is it? Don't recognize the number. It's not his number, but that's got to be Nishiki calling. I'll find a phone and call him back. Find a payphone. Little Kappa. Has he got a little cucumber? Is that synced? Oh!
もしもし桐生だな錦山だ
ああやっぱりお前からの呼び出しだったんだな錦お前今どこにいる
風間組の事務所だ天下一通りの
風間組なんでお前そんなとこに
今柏木さんと会って話してるなんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよなんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやっさんの片腕だ
なるほどな
それよりお前の方はどうだったんだもう堂島組の事務所からはとっくに出てるんだろう
ああだがいろいろあった
いろいろ
そいつは直接会ってから話す
分かったなら俺は柏木さんと風間組で待ってるからすぐ来てくれ実はなお前も柏木さんの話を聞いといた方が良さそうなんだお前殻の一つぼって聞いたことあるか
クゼの兄貴からさっき聞かされたばかりだどうやら柏木さんは何もかもお見通しらしいな俺もすぐそっちに向かう
Better head to the Kazuma family office. Go to the Kazuma family office. So I said it before, I don't really know what I'm gonna do about trying to do everything on stream, but I definitely want to do everything. And I don't know how I'm gonna do, what's it called? how I'm going to do stuff as I play the game. Like if I'm gonna try to... Because whenever I'm not streaming, I always like to take my time. I like to take my time, and I usually end up procrastinating and doing a bunch of mahjong and side bullshit instead of playing the game. But I knew if I streamed the game and made it a playthrough, I'd finish the game and actually read all the dialogue and watch the story and everything and get a better experience with it. But you only do it once in a while. Wasn't there another one? Like right over here by the payphone? But I don't know if I'm gonna try... I think I'll just do what I want. But I know... I don't think you... I don't know if you can 100% the game. I don't know if you can do the cool thing where, like, beating the game will be the last thing we do. I know at least there's probably gonna be beat the game on Legend or whatever the hardest difficulty is in this. So we can't get the platinum with this run. Bye. Yeah. But it would be cool if when we defeat the final boss and beat the game for the first time, we'll have every trophy except beat it on Legend or the difficulty trophy. I assume there's one in this game, I don't really remember. And then I'll just do a quick New Game Plus run. And then we'll get the platinum. It sucks that there's only one entrance too. There's not much point to that. If, okay, good. It does mark, So this is what I mean. Like, if I hadn't done this, you wouldn't want to do this one, even though it fills you up in one thing. You would want to do small one, big one, and then you'd want to do whatever combination gives you the least amount of health first, and then when you get to like a sliver of health left to heal, then you do the big one. I don't remember if these get more, because only 3 items seems like not much. But yeah, that's why you do it. You want to get a lot of CP. Considering you load in, it's very odd to me that there's only one designated entrance. They could have just cheated. Yeah. But that's the basic loop of that style of completion. Now I get a pocket tissue. Which exists solely to fucking fill up your inventory with bullshit. Which is pretty funny, because that's... If you don't know, that's extremely real. Die by bike! Oh, this one! Oh, I forgot! There are action commands in this game. I'm gonna get you this time. Look at the weird way he's holding it. Look at his hands! Bye. Bam! Yeah, action command ones are always the most fun. It gave me, like, no time to react. Yeah. Pocket tissues exist to fill up your inventory in games where you have limited inventory space. It's pretty funny. That's pretty good. More health means more food we can eat. That's the real important reason. Yeah, you can see how big the jumps in cost are. You get an absurd amount of money in this game. And then you can always check, like, every single one you can do. And it shows you your total spent money, which is neat. Gives you a good idea of, like, if you've been focusing on one too much. I'm sorry, ma'am. The Kazuma family office. Nishiki should be inside. That looks really good. And then watermelon picture. Or square watermelon.
Yo, Kiryu. 早かったな。
すいません、柏木さん。お手間かけさせるような真似しちまって。
This is another very real scene of showing, like... Very real scene of him being like, I mean, dude, I'm busy. I'm a big man. God, you look so cool. Again, another fucking character design. I think all these characters, for the most part, might not be played by an actor that looks like them. I know the lieutenants and like Zero characters are. But I don't think Kiryu. Kiryu did it, I'm pretty sure isn't. Nishiki probably isn't. That probably didn't start until later.
つまり誰かにはめられたんだ。
それもっと早く言ってくださいよ。俺はもう本当に兄弟が
Kiryu just looking like, you didn't believe me?
面倒なことになったな、キリュウ。
I thought it was cool. I don't use guns.
クゼと何があったか全部話せ。なるほど。つまり若頭補佐の三人衆が頭の座を争っているってわけだ。風間の親父がいないのをいいことにな。
冗談じゃねえ。親さん以外に堂島の頭が務まるかよ。
落ち着け錦山。それよりクゼの話に出たからの一つ。お前らが知ってるのは
Nishikiyama fully, but they translated Nishiki.
柏木さんは詳しくご存知なんすか？
Weird.
ああ。
Also, this fucking sandpaper closet. Whoa, dude, a Yakuza game about real estate? That's insane and innovative.
権利者バラバラの土地に根こそぎ買い漁ってるって。そいつをまとめ上げてでかく転売する腹でしょ。
そうだ。だがその中にどうやっても手に入れられねえ。 たった一坪ばかりの更地があんだよ。
それが殻の一坪。
ああ。そいつは最近になって一帯の地上げが8割方終わろうって時に見つかった土地でな。厄介なもんで。再開発用地のど真ん中にある。そこが手に入らん限り、いくら周りの土地まとめても売り物にならねえ。
そんなからくりがあったのか。ところでその一つをまだ誰も手に入れてないんですか？
所有者が行方不明らしい。もし今出てくりゃ10億って値になってんだがな。
Fuck, man.
10億？
たった一坪の土地が？
ああ。空の一坪がかけりゃ再開発自体
I'm surprised they're even talking about money and not being like, we're just gonna fucking make the dude disappear.
一坪10億だろうが今更引きやし
I guess it is easier when you're dealing with this to not make it suspicious and just actually pay for everything.
風間のおやつさんが握っていると言っていました。
風間のおやつさんの持ってる情報って何です？
いや、わからねえ。俺も初耳だ。
でもやっぱり姿消している土地
Yeah,
の所
that's
有
the
者に
only
関係
thing
す
that
ることで
matters.
しょ。
It's gotta be who the owner is or where they are.
何にしてもクゼはその情報をおやつさんから探らせるために桐生をはめたってわけか。
ああ、そのために人一人殺してまたな。
おめえら今の状況わかるか？桐生は当然として追い詰められてんのは風間の親父も同じだ。桐生が仇殺したってことで後見人の親父もけじめを迫られる。その上クゼが空の一坪手にして若頭になってみろ。奴は親父を必ず組から追い出す。
組から追い出す？
まさか堂島組の波紋もあり得ると？
ああ、親父も無所にいる以上今は何も手が打てねえ。
あのおやっさんが波紋？
破門された極道の末路は言わなくてもわかるな。一度上までのし上がった後で底辺の屈辱に耐えられる人間は少ねえ。自殺したホームレスに元極道って肩書きがついてるのは珍しい話じゃない。
Oh, that's
で
a
も
that's
桐生は
fucked.
実際
That's a
話
line.
はやってないんです。こいつの疑いさえ晴らしゃおやっさんも波紋にはならねえはずでしょう。
疑いを晴らすには真犯人を抑える必要がある。
そうだ。だがクゼが真犯人を握ってる以上手は出せん。相手は堂島組の幹部だ。この世界で上に噛みつくことは何があっても許されねえ。
でもこのままじゃ桐生は無所にぶち込まれるんですよ。
俺らがクゼに手を出せば風間の親父は余計立場が悪くなる。その時点で波紋は確実になるな。
だったらどうすりゃいいんですか俺たちは。
柏木さん、とりあえず俺の濡れ衣も殻の一粒も後回しだ。今はとにかく俺はおやっさんを守るために動きます。
何かいい手があるのか？
ええ、俺の不始末は俺一人でけじめつけます。
I'm going to Yakuza 0 Chapter 1 bound by oath all over them.
この手しか残ってね。
And this is also very fucking
何
Kiseki.
する気だ。
Now it's a real cutscene. Now shit's gonna go down.
俺は今日限り堂島組を抜ける。杯返して極道から足を洗う。
桐生、お前。
今回の一件、とにかく俺一人の責任としてケリをつけるんだ。その後クゼを捕まえて真犯人の居場所を吐かせる。
何言ってんだ。杯もらって3年そこらのヤクザが5体満足で足洗えるわけねえだろ。最悪殺されんぞ。認めたかねえけど今の堂島組仕切ってんのはクゼだ。それを袖にしたお前が組み抜けるっつってあいつが生かしとくと思うか。
杯返す先はクゼじゃねえ、堂島組長だ。それにまだ殺されると決まったわけじゃねえ。車回してくれ錦。これから組の事務所に行く。
ふざけんなって。お前やけになってるだけじゃねえか。
うるせえ。他に手はねえんだ。このまま指くわえて見てるわけにはいかね
え。やめろ桐生。 錦山の言ってることは正しい。
正しいかどうかなんてどうでもいい。所詮俺は風間のおやっさんについていくために極道になっただけの半端もんです。俺の不始末でおやっさんに迷惑かけるくらいなら俺にも覚悟があります。
おめえ舐めたこと言ってんじゃねえぞ。あ？俺の言うことが聞けねえのか？ああ、桐生！
ええ。たとえ風間のおやっさんが止めたとしても俺は行きます。
こんな
Kiryu takes damage in these cutscenes. He's a little boy.
柏木さん、錦、車頼む。長い間お世話になりました。
Kashiwagi's just like, I don't even understand his plan. What do you mean you'll put pressure on Kuze after leaving the Yakuza? Kiryu's a really conflicted character, especially in stuff like this. What the fuck is his actual plan? It's so stupid, it doesn't make any sense. I'm going to put pressure on him from the outside. You realize, like, they're still going to blame you for the murder, right? Like, just, if you leave the family, they're not going to then just go... The cops aren't going to disappear and stop asking about the murder just because you're not a Yakuza anymore. They're just going to throw you under the bus harder and say, no, he's the guy that did it, we kicked him out. They probably wouldn't say, we kicked him out of the Yakuza. They probably wouldn't mention the Yakuza part. They'd probably just be like, hey, we found the guy, he's missing a few fingers, that's weird. Go Dojima Family HQ. His plan doesn't quite make sense in any way. But whatever, he's Kiryu. He's Kiryu-chan. The writers for, like, whoever wrote and decided, like, well, this is how, like, the logic of the series works, and here's the, I don't know, like, in Judgment, everything is pretty fucking airtight. There's some stuff at the beginning of the third act of Lost Judgment that I think was pretty bad, but for the most part, Judgment and Lost Judgment's really strong in that department. Like, character motivations and doing things that make sense. Yakuza can get real bad about, like... They mix up the emotional... Because I get the self-sacrificing. He's going to sacrifice himself for someone he dearly respects and loves. That makes total sense, and I empathize. And that's a good character motivation for him. To show that he's a very honorable, good-natured guy in a world of assholes and sleazebags. But logically, it doesn't make any sense, and could actually fuck him over even harder if he wasn't the protagonist of Chad McChadson, the game series, Like a Dragon, in Japanese. Because he is the fucking dragon. Like, in any actual, like, crime drama or story where this was a new character, Kiryu's a fucking idiot. This only works because it's a prequel, and you know that Kiryu's a fucking badass. If this was Yakuza 1, you would be like, what the f... That doesn't make any sense, dude. It's just kind of clumsy. I don't really like it. It's stuff like that that is annoying. Whatever. Let's beat Chapter 1.
分かった乗れよ
Because they're already dealing with people that are... He's already being framed, and he's trying to appeal to the people framing him to stop framing him. It's just silly. It's beyond naive. It's just straight up stupid. I get that he's trying to appeal to Dojima, but in his head he should know they're just not going to let him talk to Dojima. Or Dojima would be in on it too. Himawari, Hima, Honhima. Even younger Kiryu.
俺らが自分で決める。今まで育ててもらった恩とは別の話だ。
I wonder if Kiryu was even a delinquent in high school, if he went.
あんたもヤクザなんだろ。だったら
Hot Yakuza dad.
俺らがヤクザになるのを止めるしか
Future
な
Hot
いじゃね
Yakuza
えか。
dad.
キリュウ。俺たちは
It's a good shot.
ずっとあんたの背中を見て育ったんだ。いい車乗って肩で風切って周りの人間に頭下げられてそういう人間になりてえって俺たちがそう思っちゃいけねえのかよ。施設上がりの人間は夢を見ることも許されねえってのか。
He just wants people to respect him.
今お前何考えてた
He wants to live a happy life.
何もぼーっとしてただけだ。
ほらよ、いつだったか
Before this game, was it
おや
well
さん
known
に
that he was
殴
an
られていた
orphan?
時のことを思い出してた。
It must have
俺
been,
たちがこの道に入る
because so much of the stuff is about orphanages and
確か
children.
てっきりお前も同じことを思い出してるもんだと思ってたよ。
やっぱりおめえにはかなわねえな兄弟。
見慣れたはずの事務所が今日はやけに不気味に見えるな。
お疲れ様っす。
親父は
So I love that there are these
Dojima
fucking
Kujo.
dudes at the doors who are
Jimmy
treating everyone else like,
Hiroshi-masu.
oh, hi, sir, yes. Like, how low are they? That they're greeters.
組長に伝えてくれ。桐生一馬が杯を返しに来たってな。
I'm kind of blocking the text during those
本気っすか。
weird cutscenes where they move the text around. But, it should be 99% fine apart from those.
すまなかったな錦。お前はもう行ってくれ。
本当にやるんだな、桐生。
組長に話をつける。死ぬと決まったわけじゃねえ。せいぜい器用にやってみるさ。
お前にそんな真似ができるのかよ、バカ野郎が。
またな兄弟。
I could just disappear during those kinds of cutscenes where you can't read the text. And it's obviously not in English. And it's voiced, so I'm not gonna read it. So I guess I don't remember how many of those there are outside of like the early parts of the game. I don't remember any past this. There's gotta be more. I'll try and keep that in mind.
組を抜けてってことでいいんだなキ
There's a lot of men in this room. I'm a Kiryu-chan, and this is starting to feel like the end of a chapter. You guys are unlucky.
ああ、残念だったな。土曜の8時じゃダメだ。親父のお気に入りのテレビの時間なんでな。話だったら代わりに俺が聞いてやる。
That was kind of a derpy looking face Kiryu had going on.
円弧も詰めてねえじゃねえか。
You can't tell from that angle. Maybe it's gone. Kiryu's just like, oh, I forgot to bring it. I threw it in the garbage right after. He's just doing the fucking like pinky disappearing magic trick bullshit. He's like, no, I swear, I cut it off. I heal really quickly. You gotta stop doing that, man. That's mean.
円弧は詰めねえわ。金も持ってこねえ。
Yes.
挨拶だけで
I was gonna say pretty
首抜け
please.
させてくださいってか。
I thought it would be really funny if I came in and said pinky promise.
おら！学生気分で敷居またげるほど極道の世界甘くねえぞこら。いや、考え直
Just let me get in there, Kiryu.
今なら全部水流
Just
し
let me sniff you a little bit.
風間の頭
I really felt we had something.
からの一粒の情報を聞き出せ。もうそれしかお前の生きる道はねえんだからよ。
組長に会わせてもらえませんか。ほら、破門してもらいに来たんす。
答えはノーってことか。そうかい。じゃあもういいわ。てめえは使い物
Wonder if the guys on the side know. I would assume Kuze, they don't know Kuze's plan. They just do what they're told. Be a real shame if any of them got too close and heard that whisper and then were like, oh, you were gonna die too, sorry.
あ、米だ。
はい。
Look at this fucking doof.
地味ですけど山の中で
He's got just enough of a character design, but he's fucking weasel looking.
ああ、死体は残せよ。後々こいつの死体が見つかった方がいいんだよ。堂島組は身内のしつけには厳しいって方が本家での評判も上がるって思うよ。ああ。
Real cutscene? You guys are about to get fucking demolished. I don't recognize you in any future Yakuza games, my dude. I've got bad news for you.
組を勝手に殺すのか。組長に無断で。
寝ぼけてんのか。もう親父なんて関係ねえよ。てめえは組み抜けたんだろうが。
確かにそうだ。その言葉待ってたぜ。
何？
Everyone in this room should be like edging towards the door. He launched a man. He did a fucking DMC launcher.
兄貴分だと。俺はもうこの組の人間じゃねえ。
Kiryu just got 100% stronger as a civilian. In Yakuza 0. He's immediately not a Yakuza. And is stronger for it.
かかってくんのはあんたらの勝手だが。
かかってこい. Say the thing. Say the line.
クゼの兄貴。 こいつは俺がやらせて
Your face is looking mighty porous and sweaty. You look like a character model.
任せる。
Time to
好
die.
きにしろよ。
待て。あんたにはまだ話がある。
俺にはねえ。どうせお前はここで死ぬんだ。もし生きて俺んとこまで来られたら話ぐらい聞いてやる。
なら首洗って待ってろ。
You're so cool, Kiryu-chan. You're so cool. Now time for me to die. Because this is hard mode, and this is a lot of men's, and I have no skills.
いつでもいいぜ。
That's a decent part of the line. That's most of Kakate Koi. It's got the emblem and everything. Time to murder. Let's go! Oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? Die! This is going pretty well. Bye! That man's dead. Sick cross counter, my dude. It's just you and me. I'm so bad at video games. Bye. God, I got so much money from that. Oh, I forgot it's a dungeon. Bye. Oh my god, no! Kiryu! That's fucked up, Kiryu. I forgot there's QTEs! God, even these give you money. That's so good. How do I put this down? Ooh. It is L2. Weird. Come here. Eat this! This is the worst. Yeah, it is L2. That's good to know. Yeah, Rush seems better for, let me get an item, if there's any. No, I'm losing my heat! I'm losing heat! No! Oh god, can't dodge cancel. Oh, come on! There we go. Time to bring this chair with me. Or not. Sup, nerd? You're gonna get shared. Oh, it's not even a fight again. Oh god! Surprise attack! I don't have any health items, do I? Die! Oh, that costs more heat. Might be kind of fucked. I don't have any health items. What's up, dork? Reused animation, but it's still kind of cool. Are you gonna get back up this time? Yeah, you are. Time to die. Doesn't do much damage, but it is satisfying. That was kind of sick. Too bad I fucked it up. Oh god, he's got resolute counter! He's got resolute counter! And I have got no health. Did he do a backflip through that door? Please give me some health. I should have kept those stamina hands. Oh god! God, you're all terrifying! I was talking all big, now I've got fucking 0.5 health. I've got so much money, though. Give me an item, please. These dungeons usually give you items. Why has there not been any? Damn, blocked from the other side. God, I hope the checkpoint isn't all the way at the beginning if I die. I don't see any other way. Guess I'll have to vent. Guess I'll have to jump it. I'm surprised the prompt actually said jump. That's kind of neat. QTE? That makes sense. Kiryu is also a fucking absurd badass. These are big men. Oh god! Don't bully me! Stop bullying! Stop the bullying! Stop the bullying! Oh god. Oh, he looks pissed. Oh, it's because I'm at low health! Die, punk! I didn't know that was in this game. I know it's fucking absurd in Judgment. Yeah! Please give me help! No, not a knife! Oh god, no! Okay, that's not bad. I wish I hadn't died, though, because that was going pretty good, and that was fun. I could have sworn they give you health items and stuff. I also just wasn't playing careful until I noticed I had like 10% health. I wonder if that CP kept. I guess we'll know if I see the 20 heat actions. Oh, it keeps going? Kiryu-chan, calm down. Do all of them cost more? Let's go, nerd! Round 2! Or like 5 at this point? Oh, it did. It reset. That kind of sucks. Oh god! Oh! Bye, Pug. I don't think this one costs more. I think it's just skill. It's the ones that are easy and mashable. Not so easy when you can't one-shot me, huh, punk? Bye! Oh, you're still alive, you got a lot of help! It's weird that they take more than one bar, though. Bye, nerd! You gon' get it! How's that cake taste, bitch? Die, motherfucker! God, Kiryu's so cool. I bet there's gonna be a health item right here. I could have sworn there were health items in the dungeons. That's why I didn't buy any. That was fucking sick, though. God, these games are so fun. Could you look a little cooler, please, Kuzen? You're looking a little too cool, you Kuze. Could you calm it down? I beat a man with a knife. He tried to kill me.
Kuze. 口が聞けなくなる前に吐け。
Why are you so cool, fucking Kiryu?
一粒の真犯人は誰なんだ。どこに隠してる。
ガキが調子に乗りやがって。
And that wasn't even a real cutscene. Do the thing! God, it's awesome. This is why you play on hard mode, is for these fucking boss fights. I don't care if I have to try a dozen times. They're so cool, and the music's amazing.
もうこの手で直接やらねえと気が済まね
え。いつまで能書きたるてんだ。さっさとかかってこい。ああ。かかってこねえならこっちから行くぜ。
Let's go. This is the first boss fight. It's so awesome. Oh. Oh. Bye. And you can see they've got the Sephiroth colored health bars. Bye! Get that 5-knuckle hello. So, I don't know if they're supposed to, like, have your styles, because I'd assume he's Rush, being a boxer, a fisting artist himself. Oh, cutscene, or QTE shit. Let's go, boys! God, you're so cool, Kiryu. Get back on the ground, bitch. Oh, God. God, that was a sick cross counter, my dude. Oh, God. This is going so cool! God! And this song's fucking amazing. You're within range, Kiryu-chan! Kiryu! Die! Die! Kuze! He's gonna fucking demolish me if he hits me. That's an if! Oh fuck! Oh, that was a win! That was a win! Get up! Oh, that's bullshit. My fist went right through him and he hit me. Oh. Whatever, we go back in. God, that was fucking sick. Let's duke it out, boy. Oh, like that I don't agree with. That's amazing, I've never seen him do that. Being out of range and taunt or hitting him like that feels so good. Gotta get that poke. Oh god! He's doing Kiryu shit. God. Dodging in Rush. God! Did he do that at all in the first round? Dodging takes fucking heat. Die! Stay down, punk! Oh, I forgot about this. I fucking missed! I missed! Stay on the ground! I switched to Brawler to duke it out with you, nerd. I was kicking your ass a little too hard in rush mode, huh? Oh god! God, he's going back in. Full combo to the back is always what you want to do. I dodged, bitch! You should learn that. Fucking old man. Oh, God. I'm out of range! Oh! God, I'm trying. Don't do it again. Oh, he had armor. I got fucking lucky on that one. God, I can't dodge out of the way of that. God, you're fucking terrified, Guze. Stay on the ground, Grandpa! Yes! That's how a fight in Yakuza should be.
Kiryu.
No items, no bullshit. You fight it out. And Kiryu didn't even have his shirt off for that fight, and that was awesome. Ooh. You guys want some? And that shit doesn't even compare to some of the shit in Judgment and Lost Judgment. As the big man himself.
怠慢張ってたんじゃねえのか、クゼ。堂島の若頭補佐ともあろうもんが、みっともねえ恥さらしやがる。風間の器にはほど遠いな。
But look at my sick tattoos. You're not giving him enough credit. That fight was awesome. And we don't even have any abilities yet, really. Yeah. I came to see you about me being a fucking idiot, sir. I'll pinky promise. I don't think you could have a more rough, raggedy voice than Kuze's voice actor or actor. He sounds like he's a fucking rasp. This is a part I do like about the intro in Kiryu's plan. Is the whole like, well, you just told me I'm expelled. You just told me I'm a civilian, so fuck you. And that comes to bite him in the ass. And it also sets up that they were also plotting against Kuze to throw him under the bus. And they all hate each other. It's great. They set Kuze up as this fucking plotter, and then he gets outplotted immediately and you kick his ass. I wonder what that's for. It's like a big sandal. We gonna thumb wrestle on this thing? What's that weird stick? It looks like a shaved banana.
さあ兄弟クゼ剣能界の人間ならさ
So I like that they're just not even acting like Kiryu's in this room right
兄貴
now.
の好きなけじめです
You love this accountability shit.
男見せてください よく見とけや
I appreciate that Kuze's going through it with adrenaline and anger. I don't like the crunch. It's so... Oh, it hurts. I appreciate that they brought a towel for it. A little fucking thingy. And they give him one too. God. You beat him so bad he loses a pinky.
うちの若頭補佐が一度口にしたことだ。桐生一馬、今日限り堂島組を破門とする。堂島組長。
Seems like a really honorable guy. I hope he respects women.
桐生。
He will have a long and fruitful father-son relationship with Kiryu in Kazuma's stead.
俺と風間の上さんの身の潔白を明らかにするためです。今回の一件、俺は殺しをやってません。風間の上さんも全く関わりありません。
Also, chandeliers in a Japanese weird. I've never noticed them up there.
組に迷惑かけちまったのは事実です。俺は組抜けて責任取らせてもらいます。ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。
さあ、飯でも食うか。はい。
Get that?
堂島会長。
Get that?
お前が組み抜けて取れる責任ってのは何だ。
それは絶対に俺があの一粒で男を殺した犯人を捕まえます。それで俺と風間の上さんの身の潔白を。
そうか。その必要はない。
Because you trust me implicitly?
犯人そんなのはサズが勝手に探す。お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめだからてめえは仇だろうが。今さらごちゃごちゃうるせえんだ。お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろ
う。はい。少なくとも自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければ、ひょっとしたらこんなことには。
だから破門を申し出た。
そうです。
安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。
え？
風間が拾ってきたガキ、桐生。お前の不手際であの土地に手が出しづらくなっちまった。その責任は風間に取ってもらう。お前もさっきまで極道だったんだ。この理屈はわかるだろう。
堂島組長。
極道は一度身引いたらしまいだ。お前は仇として幸せになる道でもさ。
Well, that's the end of the Yakuza series. Kiryu's plan is so stupid.
どうすればいいんだ。
This is so obvious.
じゃあ俺は
Because they had to write it in a way that he can't go in and die. So they have to say he's going to go in and try to stop being a Yakuza. But that's stupid and doesn't make sense for him. Like, he should want to die as a Yakuza. But if they had him want to die as a Yakuza, they would just kill him. And the story would be over. They have to have him not be a Yakuza. They have to have him get out of the situation without dying. So there's nothing they could do to make it make sense. There's these. I gotta disappear.
立てますか。このままだと風邪をひいてしまいますよ。
You sound and look cool, my dude. What's
私
up?
は立花と申します。
立花。
あなたが今置かれている状況はすべて承知していま
Is
す。
that the name of the guy, the cop
私は
from Yakuza 4 as well?
あなたと会うこの時をずっと前から待っていたんです。少しだけ話聞いていただけませんか。桐生一馬さん。
Oh. End of chapter 1. Ugh. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good setup and everything, especially with how chapter 1 ends. But there are a few stupid things of like mainly Kiryu's motivation, or mainly Kiryu's decisions are really dumb. Like they make sense like 2/3 of the time. But the 1/3 that it doesn't is incredibly important and is the entirety of how the plot starts. Definitely has some plot armor going on so that he can continue to go on to be the Kiryu he is. It's weird as a prequel. This game is way more... We haven't gotten to him yet, but it's the fucking box art and everything, and it says Kiryu sub-stories. This game is more about Majima than Kiryu, in my opinion. This game is Kiryu... This game is a fun little Kiryu pre-story that doesn't... There are some good moments that help inform who he goes on to be, but it's not nearly as well written and interesting as Majima's stuff, which is kind of neatly tied together. They're both pretty good. Kiryu's is a little weaker because it has to be, because it's a prequel that they clearly didn't plan ahead of time. And Majima's stuff also doesn't make sense because he goes on to be a completely different character, essentially, that doesn't really make sense in regards to the Majima in this game. Those are my main issues with this game in terms of the plot, is that a lot of the motivations are weird and the character development kind of doesn't make sense because it has to end up being the main Yakuza series. And it just feels like they're entirely different characters. Or, like, Kiryu's a little too similar to himself. He gets some development that's nice and good motivations and explaining why he is the way he is. Majima's is cool too, but it makes... That's not even true. What the fuck? Almost 14,000 or 14 million yen. Worth one 7.5 million yen long cabin. Okay. Yeah. But we'll keep going. It's a fun game. The fucking combat and stuff is great. The presentation and cutscenes are amazing. I think this is just... It's a really good prologue. And I feel like they're really good at writing, like, mystery and, like, setups and crime stuff. But I feel like they're best when it's actually, like, police drama, mystery stuff, and not the crime drama stories. The real estate broker in the shadows, chapter 2. He's been in there for hours. Yeah. 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 That's so fucking sick. He's just like, should I finish my art on my back? I'm not a Yakuza anymore. What do?
食事まだ済んでませんよね。よかったらいかがです？
悪いが
God,
空
I'm
気に
so
はなれな
hungry.
い。あんたが誰かを聞くまではな。
私に危険はありませんよ、桐生さん。くつろいでください。
俺の服は
だいぶ汚れていましたので、クリーニングさせています。すぐにお返ししますよ。
立花さんだったな。
ええ。ご安心ください。私は堅気の人間です。カムロ町で不動産屋を営んでいます。
不動産屋？それが俺に何の用だ？
料理、本当に食べないんですか？
Laced with laxatives and aphrodisiacs. It's an exciting mix.
右手は義手です。無作法なのはご容赦を。数年前に失ってから寒くなると痛みます。不思議なもので、ないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。
Tachibana is so cool.
そんなことは聞いてね。
桐生さんは登場過剰という言葉を知ってますか？
登場？
登場過剰。いくつ
Tojo?
もの花が集まっ
It's
て
like it's a pun.
大きな一つの花になっているものをそう言います。実はあなたもよくご存知のある花もその登場過剰でしてね。
何の話をしてる？
Kiryu, you're Japanese. Get the pun.
ひまわりのあの大きな
It's
花は
also the
たくさんの
Tojo
小さな
clan.
花の集まりなんです。子供が集まる養護施設につけるにはいい名前です。風間さんがひまわりと名付けたんですか？
あんたは一体。
あなたはひまわりで錦山さんと兄弟。
Tachibana seems like a cool and smart character. I'm so interested, considering I've seen him in every other Yakuza game. Totally.
風間さんを追って極道の世界に入った。そして今
That's the problem with prequel games. Any new character you introduce has an expiration date.
もういい。あんたが俺を調べたってのはよく分かった。大した情報源を持ってるらしい。だがなんで俺を調べた？あんたの目的は何なんだ？
今、カムロ町の不動産屋が欲しがるものといえば一つしかありません。殻の一粒に決まっているじゃないですか。
また殻の一粒か。
私と手を組んでいただけませんか、桐生さん。
I would like for you to be my right hand,
堂
if you
島
know what
組の
I'm
若
saying.
頭補佐たちが殻の一粒を手にすれば、風間さんは波紋を免れません。ですが私があの土地を手に入れれば、風間さんを守ることができます。それに、あなたの濡れ衣も晴らさなければ、
カムロ町における我が社の情報網はちょっとしたものです。私と手を組めば
The problem with the like prove your innocence plotline in this game is they don't care. They probably know he's innocent. They just don't give a fuck.
俺の服を返してくれ、立花さん。
私の申し入れを拒むと。
あんたの話は俺にとって都合が良すぎる。この町じゃそういう時ほど用心しなきゃなんねえ。生き残るためにはな。
なるほど。少し甘く見ていたようですね。でもいつか考え直してくださると信じています。せめてこの名刺だけはお持ちいただけますか？
ああ、わかった。
服はすぐに持ってこさせます。では私はこれで。
I wonder, in terms of video games, how animators must feel animating a prosthetic, or like a character that has a prosthetic limb. Do you have to remember to not animate their fingers ever? I should let Nishiki know I'm not dead yet. He's probably still at the Kazuma family office. Don't look at me, drunk man. Go to the Kazuma family office. Go, get away from me. Ooh. Is that ray traced? It looks so good. Oh god, we've got a ton of money. We'll spend all this, and then, probably be done for the day. Finishing at one chapter seems, that feels pretty good. We'll see if we can keep that up. I think there's like 13-ish in this game, chapters. And I started really late today, and I didn't eat again. So that's always fun. So we might be able to do more. Or we should be able to do more next time. But then it's gonna get messy when it's, when we're dealing with side quests and stuff too. So that should always be in effect in every style. I thought he had his hands on his hips and he was like gloating. Okay, that's very important. Of course I don't have any money. No! Let's see if we can fight a few guys and get that ability before I forget. Because you get like 200,000 yen from fighting.
ちょっと寄付してもらおうか。目障りだ。
That's some Luffy shit. Bye. Yeah, one more fight. Wonder if that's because we're in a new chapter, so they're harder? or if I just did better. Because I don't think I got hit. It seems like there's more guys right here. This one also might have been the start of like loading into fights way faster. Bye. There we go. Thank you guys for helping me to afford my ability that's going to let me kick your asses even better. The important thing is we gotta get to... So that one doesn't say applies to all of Kiryu's battle styles. Okay, yeah. So heat retention and everything is different per style. We gotta get an ability. We gotta get a heat move that we can use like all the time without a weapon and without grabbing. Those are the most important ones. Where is the shrine? I don't really remember. Or like if it's marked on the map or anything. Yeah, don't look at where the empty lot is. Don't. I don't know if they ever actually mention it or bring it up, or if it's just a fun thing for people that know, that are familiar with the map in Yakuza games. Don't look at where the empty lot is. Every Yakuza game is actually about the empty lot. It's pretty wild. Bye. God, getting 200,000 yen from one fight at the beginning of the game. Wild. Oh, cool. Do you like buy a voucher outside and then walk in and hand it to them to place your order? That's neat. That is neato. The fuck's going on over here? God, I move quick. Time to die. Nice. Tempting fate. I'm gonna get close enough that I end up starting the story stuff and we continue. Let me get a few toughness Z's. I guess I might as well just use staminans, because money is not an issue. I'm gonna try not to use them during boss fights and stuff. But for like dungeons, like stuff like that, clearly seems like they're intending for you to have them. Just gonna stuff all my items in there. Also, in case you didn't notice, Mountain Dew. Now we save again and we're done. Beat the game already. One session, like 3 hours. Pretty short game. Bye-bye.